Teach for Nigeria really is just it's really a leadership development program whereby you're taking young, very smart Nigerians and then you're putting them back in the classroom to expose them to some of the issues we have in education. That's one. And then the second part of it obviously is that they get an opportunity for 2 years to actually affect the life of another kid or many kids. The fellows come for a 2-year program. One part of it is they get to give by being in the classroom to teach. The other part of it is they get given stuff, which is leadership training, teacher training, and that's to also prepare them for the next journey in their own life, which is 2 years, basically 2 years of training.
A Teach for Nigeria fellow is someone who is ready to release his or herself to help these children get better. Looking at the educational sector of Nigeria, it's going down the drain, and now is the time for us as youth to stand up and fight this menace that's eating into our society.
Teach for Nigeria is making sure that we just don't have education, but we give people, especially those that are not privileged, give them good solid education so that even though their parents are not very rich to afford quality and high, but then we bring this quality education to them in their various slums.
Now the idea of Teach for Nigeria is not just to go and teach children basic academic skills, numeracy, literacy, no. It's also to build them into reasonable, responsible, critical thinking individuals who can actually identify problems in their society and then make a move to solving those problems. We're trying to change, the generation, change the mindset of this new generation coming up, because they are actually the future that Africa, Nigeria has earnestly sought. So it's changing their mindset.
For a very long time, I've always had the passion to help other people, to impact lives. I've always had this passion in humanitarianism, like having to help people, like giving back what have been given. When I got to know about Teach for Nigeria, it gives me a platform to act out my passion to teach and also to impact life, because what we're doing is we are taking every child at a time and then we're remodeling them. We're giving them that opportunity that most of us didn't even have the chance to have. So for me, that is a very great inspiration. In every little success I see, I appreciate, and it makes me want to do more. Every day I get to class, I see 99 reasons not to give up.
I believe what we're doing at one day will escalate to the part where every Nigerian child is. Because I feel our country is way backwards because of our education system. So polish the education system, you polish the country. So that's alone that, okay, I wake up early in the morning and I feel, okay, it's another opportunity to polish that education system. It's still dirty, still move on. That drives me. It shows that Teach for Nigeria is really changing the country in a new, different way, by grooming people who are grooming people.
There was a day someone came into my class and then she called myself and my partner out to talk to us, and then she just went in a very funny way. She first started with, she attacked me, she attacked my dressing, and that hurt me because I felt if I wasn't in this situation, there are so many things I could be doing with my life. But I chose to take time, 2 years out of my life to serve my country. Now, as I was trying to write on the board, I didn't know when a tear came. One of my students, he tapped me, Basit, said, "Miss Tosin, I want to show you something." I was like, "Basit, not now, not now." Basit tapped me again, "Miss Tosin, I want to show you something." I said, "Okay, fine, Basit. What do you want to show me?" Basit brought out a book where he wrote, "My name is Basit and I am a boy." That was the first statement that boy had ever written in his life. Before then, I was asking, why am I here? And then he told me why I was there.
For me, I see a child that moving forward would be able to compete favorably with other children globally. And I think that is the whole idea of Teach for Nigeria, that children should not be denied the opportunities they need because of the education that they are exposed to. Now, we, the Teach for Nigeria fellows, are giving these children the skills, the competency skills that they would use to become whoever it is that they want to be, regardless of where they are coming from. It is very possible. Some people see that some people currently see our effort as a drop in an ocean. But I say that, look, it is beyond that. These kids will go on to compete and to achieve whatever it is that they want to achieve in life, regardless of where they are currently coming from.
I want to create kids that are academically sound, very productive, that even when they come out, They don't look for jobs, rather they are job creators, and they are those that would help other people get directions in life.
Personally, my vision for Teach for Nigeria, as a teacher myself, my vision is to create a desire to learn in my kids. I want them to want to learn. I want them to want to be in school. And then my job as their teacher is to discover whatever makes them special and harness that potential and help grow it or build it into something that, you know, could be transferable to other people. And my students in return can be a source of hope to other people.
Teach for Nigeria is really giving us a platform. Through my whole life, I've attended a lot of trainings this year, and all as a result of Teach for Nigeria, giving us the opportunity to be better, so that when we go to classes, we can be able to help these children and make them better.
With the teaching from Teach for Nigeria, with the training, we try to see how we can get above those hurdles we have and see what we can do to improve their life. Make sure that they're better people, both in leadership, life skills, and academic performance.
I mean, from the first day I saw Teach for Nigeria on the website, I knew that the people behind it were different. You see that these are people that are interested and have invested a lot and given up a lot of other opportunities to ensure that this thing happens. So sometimes that passion from them even spurs me and inspires me, and I think it's something that, you know, will be sustainable, you know, because they are truly passionate about it.
The concept of Teach for Nigeria is really interesting. Getting these young people into schools to be able to start changing the way our public schools run is really interesting to us. These young people, these leaders that they're building here, the fellows of Teach Africa, we can see that the work that they do within communities gives us hope for Nigeria. With them, we can see hope for our young people. We can see more young people that come out of schools better prepared for the job market. Young people coming out of schools better prepared to take up leadership positions. This really excites us, and that's why we're supporting Teach for Nigeria.
We are the change agents. We are part of the solution to the education system in Nigeria. So we are not just teachers, we are leaders. And we're there to inspire these children to bring the best out of them.